Hi, this is Eric, Pure Video Fitness, and here with the Jumpstart Cool Down. Now, a lot of us in gym class when we were younger, we did static stretching or just stretch and hold as a warm-up. Well, the research shows that static stretching actually calms the muscle down. It actually relaxes the muscle. It doesn't prime it up. Well, when we're getting ready to work out, we don't want to be doing static stretching, but when we're getting done, a good, nice, gentle static stretching routine can help reset the muscles at resting length, which will help them recover, can loosen them up so that the blood will plump out the bad stuff and pump in the good nutrients. So static stretching is best done after a workout, after a cool down. When you get done, it's best to spend about 5 minutes kind of doing some light activity, walking around, biking light, just kind of let that heart rate come down so the blood doesn't coagulate. And once you're done with that, we're going to start your static stretching. So the first thing we're going to start with is the calves. As I said in the first video, tight calves can create a lot of problems at the knees and other parts of the body, so it really can throw off movement. So we want to make sure we keep those calves loose. So I have one of these half rolls. You can, if you have something at home, just a 2x4 or something, anything will work. You want to set this down, put the ball of your foot on the object, get about arm's length away from somewhere you can push onto. Now notice I'm not bending forward. I'm going to stand up straight and I'm going to push back into that heel. And I want to make sure that ball of the foot is on whatever that is. I don't want to be bending my toes back. I don't want to be back here. I want to be up here with the ball of my foot. Stand tall. Hold that stretch to a mild to moderate position. You don't want to kill yourself. If you're trying to push that stretch too much, your body will actually tighten up to protect that muscle. If you're trying to push it farther than it wants to be. So mild to moderate tension. Once you've done that on each side, you're going to hold about 30 seconds. You're going to move to find a stability ball, and we're going to do a hamstring stretch. We're kind of moving up the chain like we did in the warm-up. Toe up, one leg at a time. Toes back, chest up, we're going to lean forward. Now notice I'm not rounding my back, it doesn't take very long, and now I start to feel a hamstring stretch. I'm going to let this stretch for about 30 seconds, but I'm also going to do maybe 10 nice and easy turns here, just like this, because the hamstring actually is a rotational muscle, so we want to stretch it from 3 dimensions, and so we're going to just do some nice easy turns, do 30 seconds on each side with 10 turns. The next one we're going to do is we're going to walk back on the ball, keep your base wide so you don't feel like you're going to fall off. We're going to start here. Don't let get your neck in a good position here. Pull your belly button to your spine to protect your back. I'm just going to open up the chest. Mostly here, the front shoulders and the biceps. We're going to do this for 30 seconds, and then we're going to transition to more chest. Put your hands behind your head. Pull your elbows back, and you should feel it more in the pecs. This front part of your upper body is what gets tight and can round the shoulders and create a bad posture. So we want to make sure that we're stretching that out. Afterwards, kind of reset. I like this too because it resets the thoracic spine or the mid-back. A lot of times we get hunched forward because we sit at a computer all day, so we're getting a good spinal position as well. We're putting a nice curve in our spine. Once we've done that for 30 seconds each, we're going to roll to the side, keep your feet wide, kind of put the ball into a headlock. You grab the ball here, reach up here, thumb points behind you, kind of bend yourself over the ball. And this is going to stretch up the side here, stretching the upper back. And the lateral, we call these quadratus laborums. These are muscles that get tight a lot in the lower back. So we're going to bend over the ball, kind of create some space in that spine, keep a wide base at the bottom. And then we're going to do the other side. When we do the other side, we're just going to gently roll over, grab the ball, let your foot into the headlock, and stretch into it here. Just really feeling that pull down the side. 30 seconds each. Once we've completed that, we're going to take that ball, and we're going to put our thumb up here, get into almost a 3-point stance here because our 4th point is on the ball. You're going to pull this way, pull my hips back. I'm going to create length here in this big lat muscle. The lats are another muscle that can get tight and create a lot of movement problems, a lot of postural problems. So I'm pulling here and I'm pulling back from my hip, pulling my, kind of almost arching my back, kind of like a cat when a cat gets frightened. You're going to come up here and stretch that. If you feel it in the shoulder, what you want to do is just move that ball forward a little bit, get a little more of your arm on the ball. Just so your shoulder feels supported, you should feel that pull right down the side. Once again, 30 seconds each side. And then we're going to go to hip flexors. So I'm going to put my foot here, put my back leg, my foot flat, kind of put it out at an angle like this. I'm going to kind of pull myself forward here so I feel a stretch here. Put my hand on the ball. Now if this is all you can do, this is fine. If you want to get a little more, what you can do is put your arm up. And you can bend a little bit towards the ball and rotate a little bit just to feel that stretch, go to more of a 3-dimensional stretch. But make sure you're getting a good stretch. If you feel it in the low back, what you need to do is come back up, reset yourself, make sure you pull your belly button into your spine a little bit to protect your low back, and get back into it. Stretch that hip flexor all the way up. And then last, we're going to do outer hips and lower back. So kind of rotational stretch. Cross your legs one over the other. And then whichever side I've crossed over, I'm going to roll away from that side. Keep my opposite shoulder down. This one feels really good. You feel a nice pull up here in this outer hip. And you'll probably get some in the lower back as well. Keep this cross tight. Keep this shoulder blade down. 30 seconds each side. Takes you about 5 to 10 minutes on a cool down, but it makes a big difference. So you're not super sore the next day or you don't feel like you jacked something up. So there's your cool down workout that you can use. A good generic workout hits a lot of the muscles that have a propensity to get tight. There you go. Enjoy, and we'll see you next time here at the Jumpstart.